Okay, here we go. Are you going to join us? Okay, all right, we said, now guys, just to be aware that on these models, you're going to see one side is superficial, the other side is deep, right? So you can see this is superficial, so we cut some of these muscles away to see the ones that are deep, all right? So just be aware of that. All right, so here we have the occipital frontalis, right? So that muscle is going to go from here all the way to the occipital region. So that's going to be the frontal belly. When you see these areas that are like kind of grayish or whitish, that's going to be where tendons are, where fascia, connective tissue is going to be. All right, so this is going to be the epicranial aponeurosis, a broad flattened tendon. And there's the occipital belly of the occipital frontalis. The temporal parietalis. Well, we said, is the temporal parietalis superficial or deep to the temporalis?
It's deep.
It's superficial because it's a bigger muscle. Well, therefore, if it's more superficial, we can know, is this the deep side or the superficial side? That is the deep side because we see bone. Over here we don't see bone. We see muscle and connective tissue. So therefore, that has to be the superficial side. So we said that's going to be superficial to the temporalis. So this is the temporal parietalis. It's a larger muscle going over the parietal and temporal areas. We're deep to that. We have to cut it and look deep to it, which is this guy here. See how it's smaller? And we said it's deeper. We know because we can see bone. Temporalis. Okay. Then we go into the good old orbicularis oculi. And then, okay, are you ready? What was that? I just gave that model here the Botox injection to the corrugated supercilii. All right? Corrugated supercilii. Ready? Orbicularis oris. Levata labii superioris. Depressor labii inferioris. Depressor anguli oris. Buccinator. Masseter muscle. This is just the parotid gland in the duct. Parotid masseter. Zygomaticus major. I'm sorry, Zygomaticus minor. Zygomaticus major. What's in the middle?
I mean, between the minor and major.
That's going to be an overlap of this and this guy. This one we don't have to learn. All right, that's the one we did here. So that's going to be part of that overlap from here. The next up, depressor anguli oris, labii inferius, buccinator, zygomaticus, masseter, temporalis. Okay, sternocleidomastoid. All right, that's pretty easy. This guy right here. We have the scalenes. They're a little tough to see. There is the anterior, there is the middle, and then the posterior scalene.
So wait, this whole thing is the stylocleidomastoid.
The sternocleidomastoid.
Right.
That whole guy right there. Yep. Splenius capitis. Splenius capitis is going to be this guy right here. Splenius capitis. Platysma is not on the model. All right, the platysma would be overlying right here. And then the hyoid group. So some of them we can see on the model, some of them we can't. So be aware there's the pictures that you have to be, obviously you'll be responsible for also. So we'll just take these off and we can see them. This is the sternohyoid, sternothyroid, because it has the connective tissue here, thyrohyoid. All right, and then the other ones we learned just on the pictures. Okay, gang, there we go. So,